more and more.
Well, yeah, we have trucks that can hold a lot of water.
We don't have fire hydrants there now. And what's the ISO rating
Insurance, it affects your insurance rates in town.
for the residents?
For the residents.
Is there, and I don't know if anybody's looked, is there any legal requirements to put a hydrant every so far when you're running a water system like this?
I think the current code says that it's at the approval of the fire marshal and the fire department.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can, we've used in general 1,000 feet, because that's not unreasonable to lay 1,000 feet of hose. But I do know that the plans I saw were calling for every 500 feet, and so we're trying to catch them to cut back. It's half, we're putting 3 hydrants from 44 to Dadeville Road instead of 6. That's money.
And the reason they're doing this because the apartment complex wants the water.
I understand that's why, the same way they did the Rolling Hills Jensen's Mobile Home Park, Connecticut Water is running infrastructure to supply.
So there must have been an interest from the apartment
Oh,
complex.
yeah.
That's what I think.
They had some issues with their wells, I think.
Right, and then,
Is the town of Mansfield paying for the hydrants?
In Mansfield.
In Mansfield, not
You do pay.
Willington.
But
Yeah.
not the
How
Willington
much?
ones.
I'll tell you, between the downtown and the line, they ran up, and it's just gotten more and more, I think. And the public works director here used to work at Wind and Water Works, they do the same thing, so he can educate you on
Yeah.
what they do. So we pay in Mansfield, we pay the Wind and Water Works fee per hydrant, and then Connecticut Water, and,
That's crazy.
you pay, and I agree, I don't know what the agreement was, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. When
No.
something breaks, you pay for it even though you don't own it.
Yep.
If you want, you can't get them to do an annual test. That's been my experience, not to bash them, but that's real
No,
life.
it's true. It's true.
They gotta go on.
Town
They
pays
own it
for
all.
the notion.
That's just one, 2 pays for all the way to
So do-
all the way. Mansfield pays for all
Do we have,
that? From the 195.
so do we have any, anything we can use to pressure them into
Well,
negotiating a
maybe
agreement?
we invite them to a meeting. Maybe I can find out who we would invite, and we can invite them to a meeting and maybe have Derek here and we can ask questions and we maybe bring up the,
You might want to reach out to Mansfield and see if they want to have a cooperative meeting in other communities. Holland, I think owns their own, but I think this is customary
no, they
in
pay
most towns.
Connecticut Water. Talent is unique in that they have 500 residents on their own system and then the rest of the residents are on Connecticut Water. But they pay Connecticut Water for their hydrants.
That's what Connecticut Water's there for, and so yes, you're right, you probably should get some kind of a meeting with everybody involved.
Yeah. Yeah, you can try that.
Yes, I think it'd be a good idea, your suggestion to have the different towns, because are we all slightly different in our arrangements because of our government systems, and our town governments? But just to get some kind of general way that everybody is paying for the services.
Right.
But thank you for the research. Looks like you've been talking to Holland and Mansfield, see what they're doing.
Right. I work in Talent and I do water in Talent, so I know what goes on. And I knew some people to talk to, so I was all these.
But maybe we could get something that's more similar, so
Right.
that we're all.
And maybe if we all go to Connecticut Water and say, hey, look, this is crazy, you're raking us over the coals, we don't need your hydrants. You know how much income they lose? I know.
Yeah. The problem is they're the only team in the game.
Yeah, they own it.
there's a need for that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Gotta go, Michael. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Thank
doesn't
you.
benefit them. Yeah, you're welcome. So what do you want me to do?
I think what I'm gonna do is reach out to the town leaders and around, and to Steve and Holland and Matt Wiley's still here in Mansfield
Is he
and,
ringing?
yeah,
Oh, he is?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's gone West Hartford.
Um,
And John Elsesser, I bet they've got some over in Coventry. And see if, if they've ever sat down and tried to talk to them or see if they have any suggestions.
And I'll talk to Danelle and Connecticut Water and ask her who it is that we would, if we wanted to have a meeting with someone, who it would be.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Okay.
Is this water company regulated though by the Utilities Commission?
Pura,
Is
right,
that-
It's Puro.
By
so-
Puro.
So is there a,
Standard.
is there a ombudsman available from the state to participate in a meeting like this? Well,
Sorry.
I think it's a question worth asking. Because it sounds like you're dividing and conquering them and taking advantage of all of these towns instead of treating them collectively. You all have the same
Well, it
needs.
does say, I mean, they definitely got approval from the Department of Public Utility Control, DPUC.
I'll bet you anything, they have an ombudsman who could come and attend the meeting, and it might give you a little bit of leverage, and who knows what value they might add to the conversation. Certainly would send a message to them.
It would be a question to ask.
I'll look it up, I'll
Yeah,
look it up and
DPUC.
find out, and then,
Just call it, call the commission's number and just ask.
Yeah, the billing notice schedules outlined in our rules and regulations and approved by the DPUC is, bills are issued last day of the month, blah, blah, blah. So DPUC definitely has some oversight on this.
Let's use it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks. Thanks for coming. We have some tax refunds. And I'm gonna make a motion that we refund,
Sorry, I didn't highlight one.
yeah, we refund to Nissan Infinity Limited $161.47 because of a certificate of correction.
I'll second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And then I'll make a motion that we refund to Hyundai Leasing Titling Trust amount of $164.83 for a certificate of correction. Discussion? All in favor? Aye. And that's it. And then I put on here stormwater management ordinance because we had our agenda done on Wednesday, and since Wednesday, I have found out that we don't have a sample ordinance to even talk about yet.
Okay.
So there's really nothing to talk about there.
That's the easiest agenda item yet.
Yeah, and related, but not really related, is the fracking ordinance, which we had talked about, which I sent it to the town attorney. We weren't ready for it today, but also we were thinking of teeing up some things for the next town meeting, and not to have just a town meeting with one thing on the agenda. And in June is when we typically do our first round of appropriations from whatever comes out of the budget. And I just sent out an email today to everyone who has a project in CIP that's going to need an additional meeting, to let them know, start thinking about this, and that the date that we are targeting is June 20th. And so, if you follow the logic, oh no, that's the wrong thing. Follow my logic. There would be a May Board of Finance meeting that all those people would have to go to get approval. That's on May 18th. And then we would have our Board of Selectmen meeting on May 5th, June 5th, where we would call the town meeting. So usually we talk about things when we call the town meeting again. And then the town meeting would be on the 20th. And the projects that could potentially be on the appropriation list for that meeting are the pillars for underneath the town clerk's office, the transfer station parking lot paving, the new truck, the new Chevy that's gonna replace the 2001 Chevy, the wood chipper, the Willington Hill parking lot replacement, the Willington Fire Department 1 SCBA replacement, and River Road parking lot lights and surveillance, and the HMS oil tank replacement. So, you know, hopefully a couple of these will be ready to come on June, to come to our meet, no, to go to the Board of Finance on May 18th, then come to our meeting on June 5th, then at the town meeting on June 20th. And so June 20th we'll also do the fracking. If we're gonna have a meeting, we might as well do it all together.
Now, I thought that your email said tomorrow night is the meeting, it's May 18th.
No, tomorrow night is the town meeting where we call the referendum.
Oh,
Yes.
she's saying 18th to me,
It's a dual town meeting.
is tomorrow, right?
Yes,
That is adjourned to
I did
referendum.
not have.
that
I did not-
adjourns to referendum.
I did not have, right, okay, I didn't have it in my calendar.
Oh, really?
And then I saw the, what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, that's sort of good and welfare sort of related. Because if we can get this stormwater ordinance teed up by then too, then we'll add it then as well. I don't think that's likely, but,
But you never know.
and anything else that we need to do a town meeting where we should think about. But I can't think of anything else. So, and then old business crumbling foundation update, I really don't have anything. Do you have anything, Randy? No?
It's crumbling,
Okay.
it's crumbling.
Yeah. Good and welfare, I have the police report from March. There were 8 accidents, 14 criminal investigations, 1 burglary, 2 larcenies, 591 non-reportable matters, 2 DUIs, 228 traffic citations, and 59 written warnings for vehicle and motor vehicle enforcement.
What's the difference between a burglary, blah, you know? That'd be
A burglary and a larceny?
Yeah, what's the
It just,
difference?
it just got hit last night.
I don't know.
It's the amount of money.
And,
Oh, the amount of money.
Oh, so one is more severe than the other, because they take more?
I took it to Newbury.
Okay. And then the other good and welfare is that there is going to be an information session about fracking on May 4th at the library at 6:30. We're not sponsoring, like, the selectmen aren't sponsoring this, but the people who are,
Who's sponsoring it? Is that-
Kathy Demers is the name on here.
She's from conservation.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
here, look.
Yeah, but I don't know, I don't know if she's doing this on her own or through the Conservation Commission, but anyone who wants to learn more about it, go to the library on the 4th.
Well, it's
Okay.
interesting, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it is. So, that's all I have for good and welfare. Is there anything?
Can I just mention that the seniors are thinking about having a bingo during the Willington Day event. They wanna do it in the hall at the firehouse, however, they need volunteers over 21. So I'm putting it, I just wanted it to go in the minutes, I'll working on this as well, but I came in today and said that they are willing to do it, but they need people to.
And they need to get a permit to do it, correct?
No, they have one.
Oh, they have
one, it's a blanket for when they do it down there.
Okay,
So they're good.
so they're willing to
Yes,
do
they're
that
willing
part.
to do it, they just need people.
Yes. Is that-
The Miracle in France, the old 1981 Miracle in France that we got from Willington Hill, when they got their new truck.
Yep.
It's out of service. It's got a bunch of problems, upwards of $16,000 to $18,000 worth to fix it. At this point, because our new truck is gonna be in a month or 2, we're not gonna fix it. So we need some direction from you guys as to, it's supposed by the emergency services agreement, it comes back to the town. Willington Hill has asked to get some equipment off of it, the generator, the radios, and then we need to have some type of direction of what to do with the truck.
And if we want, I mean, I would guess we want to sell it.
I would think, but, you know,
It's all for scrap, I guess, would be about the.
There's a lot of places that'll buy it for parts, or there's departments up north that'll buy it and fix it, and
right.
it really is a good truck still, it just needs some repairs that we're not interested in putting into it at this point.
The stuff you're taking off of it, that just makes the value go down?
The radios, no, but they're looking for the generator out of it. I guess they had them planned out, years out, to put it in ET-149. They're 1990 truck. So that's why they want it out of there,
And so,
Without a generator, I'm guessing it would go for scrap more than anything else.
I don't know.
But, yeah, sell it for what we can get would be right,
Yeah.
first.
All right, we'll get the equipment, we'll get Willington Hill to get this stuff that they're looking to get off of it. And
Is there,
It'd be cheaper than buying the equipment, than to go out and buy the equipment, right?
that I don't know. The radios, yes. The generator, I don't know.
We're gonna put that on ET-149, what year was that?
1990,
And what year is this truck you're talking about now?
81.
81.
it's old.
Wow. It served its purpose and go from there.
And it's being replaced.
Yep, the new truck should be here, hopefully within a month and a half. Is the hope.
okay. So we'll figure out how to auction it off. Does Mansfield want it, you think?
We have more fire trucks than we need right now. The plan is to get rid of more fire trucks than people.
There are some fire department broker companies that sell strictly
Yeah.
fire
That's
apparatus.
what you wanna do, is get
That'd be my first guess to try to get it listed on one of them.
Yeah.
And once Willington Hill gets all this stuff out of it, we'll work on trying to get that posted.
Okay. There was one other thing. I talked to Dr. Jacoby today, and the Board of Ed is closer to finalizing their search for superintendent, and they're looking for someone from the town to serve on their committee, which I'm not sure of the composition of the committee totally, but she said, she's looking for someone from our end, and I said, probably should be someone from the Board of Selectmen. One of the things she said was, well, they specifically don't, they have quite a few people, I guess, who have kids in the school system or who have recently been through.
Yeah.
So they're not, I think that they're not interested in having, they want to have more diversity of, and I believe that they are, those meetings are next Monday at like 5 o'clock, they start. So I don't know who wants to do it.
You know, if I've had kids in the school system.
Yeah, but your kids are in their 20s. It's not like they just did.
Oh.
I mean, like my son just graduated last year.
I thought they didn't want anybody whose kids were in the school system, but
Well, I don't know, I mean,
they didn't want to.
I don't really know exactly what they're looking for, but there's only, she said, oh, we could think of some town employees too, but I think definitely one of the selectmen should be involved.
John, you have an interest?
Wow.
Just checking. Well, I mean,
Well, considering my general relationship with the Board of Education, it might be problematic.
So is it only one day?
It's just one day.
And it's next Monday?
Yeah,
I took that day off, but it doesn't start till 5 o'clock, so I'd still.
yeah, I'll tell you the exact time. She sent me.
Christina, they narrowed the field down?
Yeah, they're down to 3,
3, okay.
yeah. All right, it starts at 5 and it's over by like around 8. And they're gonna give you food.
Yeah, I don't mind, as long as they don't mind it's me, because
Yeah,
I mean, that's.
I was, yeah,
Well, why don't you?
I don't know.
All right, well, you tell them that I will.
She is the water goddess of town after all, I mean.
Yeah.
I
mean,
wouldn't
they
go
didn't,
that
I don't think they
far.
wanted me, so I don't know.
All
Is this a
I
public
don't think
meeting?
they wanted me.
Huh?
That's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Location TBD, because I told them they could not have this room because it's booked.
can they have the upstairs room?
I can't remember.
Why in the world would they wanna do, why would you wanna do superintendent interviews in this room when it's so public?
That's what I told them.
I mean,
But
there's
it's
no.
already been booked. The registrars have to have their training for the referendum.
Yeah.
They have to have their training.
Is that going to be, that's gonna be a, what, meeting with the prospects, or just a meeting of the board?
Well, I would
I'm
think it would be,
guessing.
interviews would
Yeah.
be with the prospect.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Might be, just suggest, it might be nice to do that in the library. Library should be closed by now.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, are they closed on Mondays?
Yeah, they are, and.
At 5, yeah.
Yeah, so why aren't they doing that?
I don't know.
Well, they
I-
could use the schools.
That's,
That's
I know,
what you said.
exactly, because I told them already, 2 weeks ago, this room is already booked.
And are they looking to use it anyways?
Yes, I was pretty much told that they're having it. And I said, no, you're not. So,
Well, you just
Alright.
tell me if they want me and where to go.
well, yes, they
Nice
want, we want you, yes.
They,
You, well, yes, you're wanted.
Guess all the
It's just we
classrooms
don't know
are
where
booked,
you're
too.
going.
how do you know I'm wanted?
Better placed in.
All right, well, tell me where to go, nicely.
Oh, yeah, the email says the meeting will be held at the town office building, lower level meeting room.
But I told her, I said, that's, the what?
Lower level meeting room.
Yeah.
I told her, you're gonna have people going in and out, you can't do that.
Plus it's being booked.
And it's booked. So I said, no, it's booked, period. Find another place.
Tell them to talk to Christine and Suzanne. Those,
They
they
could
don't
use
mess
their,
around.
they could use their old office.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
They'll let you know, issues.
Okay, so, all right, well, we'll get that straightened out. That's good. Yeah. Anything else good? Interesting?
Meeting tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Old Town Hall, is that where it is? Or is it?
Yep. Yep, Old Town Hall. Derek's gonna set it up. Hopefully turn on the heat.
Really?
Well, it was cold last time, wasn't it?
It's gonna be
Christina.
cold.
It's
Yeah, I
nice.
know,
I haven't
but-
been out today. Is it nice?
It's
That
getting
whole
cold
night
now.
is chilly.
It was nice earlier, it's cold.
It's getting, yeah, it's getting chillier now.
Okay.
Okay. I make a motion that we adjourn.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.